Yeah, I hope we got it. I hope we got it together this time.
Yo, 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 yo,
See my head all
yo.
messed up and shit. Nigga always stressing.
Sweating. Rome is a technologist, y'all. Shout out to Jerome.
Stressing and blessing.
Stressing and blessing. Y'all can hear us, right? So y'all give us the thumbs up or something like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Or give us a welcome back. How about that?
There's two people on there.
Welcome back.
Yeah, we should be. We should be on there. Anyway, like I said, this is the Be More Open podcast. I'm your host, Rome.
I'm Rolanda.
And today's topic is
You got it.
are black women protected by black men in society?
And as y'all know, as we were saying before we had the reboot, where this more so stemmed from was the situation with Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. And you want to give I'll let you give your opinion first on how you felt or what you wanted to say about that.
I don't know. It's just like my opinion. Like I said, when I was trying to research it, was like I didn't see the connection in what we were talking about as far as with that, but how protecting, because you know what I'm saying, he, you know, we don't know, he allegedly shot her,
right,
for whatever reasons we don't know, you know what I'm saying, and like you said, she lied in the beginning, you know what I'm saying, to like, I guess everybody saying she protected him because, you know,
well, she even said she was trying to protect him. She didn't even want to bring it to the internet.
But you know what, at the firearm is discharged, that's you know what I'm saying? She went to the hospital, so
she told them no, but she told them that she was cut with glass. So this is what she said. She said, so for it, I'm sure most of y'all saw it, but so y'all know this topic again is, are black women protected? But we just trying to backtrack where it stemmed from.
Okay.
So she actually had came live and she was like, you know, black women are not protected, and you know, we so much try to cover up for the black man, and we do this, we protect them, we hide. And she was like, I didn't even want to put this on the internet. Now, the police, you know, they can't really, that's why he still haven't been deported back yet to Canada, nor has any charges been placed on him, because the police officer said she was not cooperating with the investigation. So she also then said, because she had, so when it first happened, she told the police that she was cut with glass, like a piece of the glass shattered or something, and that's what happened to her foot. If y'all saw the video, she's limping, like the blood is leaking out her foot. As she's walking out of the vehicle. Now, she then says black women aren't protected, da-da-da-da. And what I was saying is, don't get me wrong, he's definitely a clown for shooting her. He had no rights to pull out a gun unless she was trying to threaten him with a gun as well. That's the only thing that I see where he's justified for pulling out a gun on her. Secondly, she, like I said, right message but wrong person, because again, how can she make the statement black women aren't protected when you already said you was trying to protect him? You didn't even cooperate with the investigation. So if you're not cooperating with the police, how can they protect you? You understand what I'm saying? You can't be protected if you lying. But and then there was like a double-edged sword with that, because she was like, you know, she didn't want to be labeled as a snitch, which they doing. The hip hop culture, they're a lot of them are labeling her as a snitch. So you got these grown men really coming out like, man, basically like, okay, she shouldn't have said nothing. She shouldn't have said nothing.
I don't know. That's just hard to say. A motherfucker shot me and I'm not going to say nothing.
And see, they trying to make the difference between civilians and people that live that street life. Now, her music is street music, but she's not street. I mean, I don't know. I can't.
I think once she got that tax ID number and she started filing taxes every year, you know what I'm saying? She's out of that street stuff.
When you're working.
That's my opinion. Meg Thee Stallion is a business.
Right.
So that was a business.
Right.
And her business was being hurt. You know
right. No, that's true. Because if she had a fly performance yesterday and she really didn't do good, you know, because her feet is her work. Like, you know.
So, you know what I'm saying? So that affected her business. You know what I'm saying? That's like if anybody, like, you got a store and they vandalize your building. Yeah. Right? You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion.
I'm not saying, listen, let me give y'all a prime example. And we want to get back to the all black women protected or not. But my thing is, prime example, this was back in, let me see, I was married, we were married for 19 years. We was only maybe married about 5 years. This was like back in 2005. Me and Aaron had got into a physical, I don't know if he had, somebody drugged his drink or something, because Aaron never used no type of drugs, smoked weed, none of that. He was just a drinker. And one day, just out of the blue, he spit. Now, we married and everything with kids. he just spazzed out, y'all, and y'all know I'm in the days where I'm living my truth, so I don't really care. Like I'm not hiding anything. But he spit in my face over some Cheetos. He spit in my face. He was so irate. He was so angry over these Cheetos. Like he had me pinned down on a bed, and I tore him up. We was fighting. I'm throwing lamps on. But I called the police first. But I called the police. Like, nigga, you're not going to put your hands on me. You my husband and everything. And I don't care. You put your hands on me. He didn't, like, physically beat me up. But he had me put down on the on the bed. He spit in my face. I was the one throwing all of the stuff. But you were still in that altercation. So I called the police. They locked him up. They locked him up and everything. And of course, so here comes the protection part, because Ern he's never ever had, he don't have a record. Never been arrested for nothing a day in his life. So when it was time for us to go to court, when we went to court, I went up. First of all, it was embarrassing because it's this courtroom full of people, and then they coming up and it's like, oh, here goes this domestic violence case. And, I'm explaining to the judge that I don't want him to have anything on his record, but if y'all can just make, some type of way, make him have to go to AA, where he have to stop drinking. And the judge was like, well, ma'am, you either have to say he's guilty or not guilty. If you're not saying not guilty, then we can't do that. You know what I mean? We can't just not put it on his record, but make him go to which one? I said, all right, well, I want to drop the case, and we walked out.
Okay.
They threw it out. Okay. And that was me protecting him.
Yeah.
And that wasn't good. I mean, that wasn't good at the end of the day. Granted, he was my husband. He should have been punished for what he did.
Yeah.
Some type of consequences, because, shit happens after that still.
But you know what? It's another thing, too, like, far as when it comes to black women, to black as whole, is like, it's one law, but the law is for, like, two different races. You know what I'm saying? What's done for the white race with that law is different than what's for the black race. We're not really protected in law. Blacks. Anyway, so women is not the men is not protected.
Right. We protect y'all though. It's us black women protected and holding y'all down.
Then we're not protecting the law, because it's funny too, like, far as every case that, like, a sexual case or something with a black woman is always, oh, she was asking for it. You know what I'm saying? And that stems back far as with slavery, and then back then in the days, you know what I'm saying, with sexism put on the black woman, you know what I'm saying? And the double standard thing too, as with sexual, because it's crazy how a dude can have multiple partners and looked at as a stud, but a woman, she's a freak,
she's
bitch.
A freak, she a hoe,
she a hoe and all that stuff. But it's the same thing that the male doing. You know what I'm saying? And it's all those stigmas and all those type of things that really the black woman is, like, really put, like, second rate. But this is my thing. She is the gateway to this world. You know what I'm saying? We are. Every man and every leader and everything came through a vagina.
Absolutely.
And I don't have one. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's real
and
stuff.
I don't have one, but all of us came through a vagina into this world. And it's funny that the person that can produce life, you know what I'm saying, and bring all these people, great ones, the leaders, the future leaders and everything in the world, are looked at second rate.
That's crazy. We're underpaid. Black women make the less money in every field, like, especially with, like, for a celebrity in Hollywood. They talk about that all the time too. But again, is the black woman, and again, y'all can call in too. The call-in number is 410-500-2754. 410-500-2754. But yeah, is the black woman really protected though?
Oh, my bad.
That's okay.
Yeah,
for the people in the back.
I didn't think we could hear, but we on and popping.
Right.
But you know what? But what I just said, that statement just always boggled me when I was, like, really looked at it, like, oh, we come in this world through a woman. Yeah. But the woman is looked at nothing. The man is the ruler of the world, but everyone comes through a woman.
That's true. That's true.
That's the only way it is. So why would the most important person for reproduction for society or humanity is looked at as nothing, as second place, and looked at as less? You know what I'm saying?
So as a black man though, why do you think? Because I'm gonna let you answer that and then
okay. What you say? Why do I?
So as a black man, do you think though that black women are protected? Like, do you protect black women?
I'm saying, like, I put it like this: it's like out of respect, for real too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I protect the ones that has respect for themselves and has respect for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I have opened doors for women and they gave me the nastiest
And they
look.
don't. That's
And it's mainly not to say, you know what I'm saying, it's mainly a lot of younger women. You know what I'm saying? Some older women that probably been through some scorn stuff with dudes and stuff. I understand that on my Dr. Phil shit. You know what I'm saying? I get that. But the younger generation, even the dudes, the younger generation has no respect for women, period. And then some of the women don't even have respect for themselves.
But that's what I was going to say. And y'all know what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. A girl had posted, a friend of mine's posted on Instagram something that had something to do with that. And I wish I could scroll through my phone and read y'all the exact post, but it was saying something to the fact of like, basically like y'all black men need to stop fucking over, excuse my language, stop fucking over black women. And I put on her post like, you right, sis, but at the same time, black women have to stop fucking over black men too, because there are so many. I know personally a lot of women that have some great men, and I ain't meaning just from me looking on the outside looking in, like that I know personally. I've talked to these people, the woman, the man. I've seen, I've been around, and women really be treating men like shit when they not like you have. You got a man that's cooking, cleaning, helping you pay the bills, taking care of the kids, just a stand-up guy, respecting you, and then you treat him like dirt. You talk to him like shit, because a lot of women walk over men that's like that.
Yeah.
So it's like, how can you respect, how can you know what I'm saying? How can you expect somebody to protect and respect you when you treating this whole man like
treat
shit?
them like nothing, you know what I'm saying?
But then you get the man that's cheating on you, ain't helping with none of the bills, and I've been a victim of that myself. I had somebody that, I mean, granted, he wasn't helping pay the bills. I was paying all my bills, making sure he ate every day. I did all of that, and it's just, you know what I'm saying, you don't get, there's no reward for that.
No,
and not saying that
yeah.
you have to be rewarded, because that's what you do as a partner, but it's like, you get the man that ain't doing crap and you do everything for him, but then we get the man that ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Vice versa. And it's like, I don't understand that.
You know what? I kind of, in a way, I don't know. I put it like this, because certain situations or relationships I've been in, like women, like that nurturing. Like if they mothers, they like to have that motherly nurturing even with their men.
With their
you know
men.
what I'm saying? Even with their men. So independent dude that's doing whatever, they feel like, you know what I'm saying, they not really needed. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Not like needed in that type of way, because
no, go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Needed in that way, you know what I'm saying? Of nurturing him, taking care, you know what I'm saying? And like, making sure he all right and stuff like that. That's just my opinion.
But no, but that's and that's exactly what my ex said though. Like one time we had a conversation and it was just like, they feel like that you doing so much, or you so this, that, and the third, that you don't need them. You don't need them. And a lot of times too, us being that way make men feel less of a man, or I guess make them feel insecure. I mean, I don't know. I guess that's the way I was taking it. Like, well, if you doing this, you're doing everything. You're not giving me a chance to do nothing. It's something that he told me before, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? That's funny.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? That's funny. You know
but we protect women. And I'm not going to say only just black women, white women too, but more of a black woman. We deal with so much. We deal with so much mentally, physically, just trying to take care of the world, trying to take care of the kids, trying to hold down a household, trying to be perfect for society, trying to, be perfect for a man. Like, it's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy.
And I think too, a lot of it got to do with like, it's the way you was raised too. You know what I'm saying? As a man, because I was raised by women. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? So my whole thing was to protect my moms. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That was the queen, you know what I'm saying? That was the, protector. Anything I get moms wrong, we going to be there and we going to womp on that ass, you know what I'm saying, for moms. So, you know what I'm saying? So moms was a protector. And also too, moms taught us to respect, you know what I'm saying, women, other than herself.
Right.
And then in the community that I grew up in, it was single mothers, a whole bunch of single mothers. So we had to respect others' mothers, you know what I'm saying? And we respected the ones that didn't even deserve respect.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they
Right.
was women, and that's the way we was raised. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? To
Right.
give the black, you know what I'm saying, the woman respect, because in the neighborhood we lived in, it was all single mothers majority. Some parents, it was some 2-parent homes, but majority of them was single parents, and we gave all the single mothers respect. You know what I'm saying? We had to, or they gonna tell our mother, and she gonna whip
And
our
she
ass.
gonna-
You know
right,
what I'm saying?
right,
Or something like
right.
that. But we was raised to give them, you know what I'm saying, the respect.
And now that you say that, though, I'm just sitting thinking about, like, damn, when I think about it, even when I was younger coming up, most of those women were single. Like, most of the black women growing up around me was single. You know, like, with my husband, that's what I had to tell him. Everybody until I met him, I didn't know nobody that was married. His whole family was married. You know, from his mothers, his aunts, his sisters, his uncles, his cousins. Everybody was married. Like, I had really never seen that two-parent family.
Home, yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's like, even nowadays, this generation, yo, is so effed up.
Cause that's how it was with
Right.
me when I would see my homeboys with their fathers or mothers and stuff like that, or they lived in the house. That was like, wow, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? I want
Right.
that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you know, I think, you know, it happened the way, you know what I'm saying, it supposed to happen, you know what I'm saying? And me growing up, you know, it was like maybe it was better, you know what I'm saying, not a man being in the house, I guess. Or it might have been, you know what I'm saying, because he might have
And
been.
it probably made you had to grow up more too, but you kind of
Yeah.
needed that though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but then also too, I guess my mom watched who she was gonna bring into the home. She didn't feel that nobody was worthy for her to bring in her home because
And-
she didn't. You know what I'm saying?
And
I ain't
that's
lying,
where a
you know what
lot
I'm
of
saying?
women mess up at though. A lot of women mess up bringing all of these different men around their kids, daughters and sons. That's not a good look.
And think
They
that,
don't know how that affect them in the long run.
and then a lot of them don't protect them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them, they need protection from them. You know what I'm saying? Because then how we Dr. Phil it, how people was raised. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe
Yep.
this
Yep.
dude, the reason why he don't respect mothers because his mother never was a mother to him or never did nothing for him. Always, you know what I'm saying? Maybe was hooked on drugs. Maybe was the, you know, worst
Right,
mother in the
right,
world. Probably got
right.
herself together later on, but this is what's stuck in this man's mind.
And I have talked to several men, and that was something else. I swear to God that I put on Glennie post. I hope she watched the show because this is something else that I put on her post. And I said also I feel like a lot of men don't really know. You know, this was again on the post that she put telling black men to stop effing over black women. And I was like, a lot of men really don't know how to because they didn't get that from their mom and their grandmothers. Like, they just didn't. They didn't get that. And I talked to so many men, Rome, even close ones, family. Like, that's all they're yearning for is that motherly love. That motherly love, that motherly support, that nurturing from a mother is nothing like that. It's
Yeah.
nothing like that. And I feel like that's why a lot of our men are really misconstrued. And I feel like a lot of parents feel like, too, once their kids get older, they don't need that. No, they still need to be loved. I don't care if I'm 50 years old. I still want and need that motherly support and love.
Yeah.
They need it.
And vice versa with some women that don't respect men. Maybe her father was molesting her. Maybe her uncle was molesting her. Every man that really came through in her life was a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? So all she know is a piece of shit. And then when she meets a real man or meets somebody that's really careful, she
She
can't
don't know how to
distinguish
handle it.
because
Yeah.
she's not used to that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No one
Yeah.
taught her how to, you know what I'm saying, how to recognize a real man, and then in the neighborhood listen to the misinformation of your friends or people that don't know shit, because that's how it was when we was growing
That's how
up.
it go. That's how it go. That's exactly what it is. That's
know?
exactly what it is.
So it's like, I guess it's like two sides to the whole, you know what I'm saying, to the whole thing that we can really look at why men don't and why men do. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You know,
Right.
and it's like, I put it like this: if a woman don't respect herself, why should I respect her? You know what I'm saying? I'm not being funny, but why should I'm not going to be
You being
derogatory
honest.
to her or
Yeah,
nothing
but
like
you
that.
being
But
honest.
I'm not going, because I'll tell you another story too. Like, as far as when I was younger, I remember the first time like dealing with the domestic violence type thing.
Okay.
A dude that jumped on a woman and shit on a bus stop and whatever, and it was me and my friends. We was young. I think we was teenagers and stuff. So
Okay.
we go step in to, you know, pull the
help.
dude off the
Yeah.
thing, and the woman started attacking us. You know what I'm saying? We trying to save her, she's trying to start attacking us. So
What?
then that's when I got old, and a lot of people will say, stay out of that type of stuff, because I have seen people fight like cats and dogs, You know what I'm saying? And you intervene and then break it
All
up, and then
day.
she right back
All day
with him.
long.
So you know what I'm saying? So it's like with that, it's like wow.
And so, but that's again, so back to the Meg Thee Stallion thing, and that's what I'm saying. How can you right message just the wrong person? Because again, which is you contradicting that. That's a contradictory statement that you're making. Nobody that you can't be protected if you're lying.
True.
Like you can't be protected if
True.
you covering up for him.
True.
So if anything, say he's not protecting you. You understand what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like
true.
say he's not protecting you because first of all, no real man ain't even gonna do that. Like they're not gonna put. No, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like they're not gonna put you in that situation. Huh?
That's a bitch move. I
Who
don't
said
care
that? Oh.
whatever want Tory Lane.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was a
Yeah.
bitch
Oh,
move.
that
You know,
definitely was.
This charge, no firearm against no female, whatever.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? That's the same way, you know, words put, and look, don't y'all get on me like this. I'd rather for him mushed her or smack the shit out of her than shot her. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not saying that's right either.
No.
Not saying that's right either, but I think that would have been more, you know what I'm saying? Because now she got to live with that. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know what I'm saying? It's
and
trauma
it's more
with that.
behind that story.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
telling
more,
you, it's something.
more,
It's a
more.
big piece of that story
it's,
missing.
It's more to it.
And not
but
saying that's no excuse for him to shoot her, but
Nah.
I you know, this is just the gossiping and nosy and, you know, podcast side of me.
Yeah.
Wanting to really know, like, damn, what was it that really happened to make him that angry?
To
Or was
shoot
you
her.
trying to scare her? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Shooting at the ground, because they were saying something. I seen one thing where they were saying he was shooting at the ground, or, you know, because she wanted to get out the car. So he
Wow.
started shooting at the ground, and
Well-
then it hit her feet.
And that's another thing, not to go off subject, but why do these celebrities, these people get this money and then just
You
act
have all
so-
this money, and but you know what? Because what we have to remember, they're human just like us. The only difference is
They
they
got
got
money.
bigger bank account and they have more access
And,
to
and
things.
probably,
than
I
we
guess they're
have.
younger too, because in the frame of mind that like we are now, we wouldn't do as much dumb shit. I ain't saying
Right,
we wouldn't do no
right,
dumb shit, but
right,
we wouldn't do
right.
as much dumb shit. You know what I'm saying with that, because as long as my bills and everything paid and shit, I'm good.
You will be good.
I'm gonna be under the
right?
radar. You know what I'm saying? You ain't, you know, I'm gonna be under the radar.
Listen,
you know, I
like
ain't saying
Beyonce,
I'm no saint, but
like Beyonce and Jay, like real stuff. They be laid back. You don't see them never replying to anything. Like
Why?
they don't entertain all that. Like
Why?
what? Y'all beneath me.
Why?
Y'all
We-
peasants.
yeah,
like
yeah,
you know what I'm
peasants,
saying?
yeah,
We all the way
yeah.
up here. Y'all down there. I'm not looking down there to respond. That's why. And not to go too much off traffic, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Off topic. That's why I never understood the whole I'm bothered, like unbothered thing. The unbothered post, or people might post pictures saying unbothered. If you're really unbothered, you don't have to tell nobody that you're unbothered. You're bothered. You're bothered because
'Cause you
you're
respond.
taking that time to even just say unbothered. If
Yeah.
you're unbothered, why do you have to tell people that you're unbothered? Because you ain't paying nothing. You in your own bubble.
It
You
would
ain't
be
worried about nothing.
silence, nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But you know how we had talked about that time and time again about how people just want to be in the mix.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just want to be the mix. You know what I'm saying? Just want to be in the thing. But you know, like I
Listen.
said, with my opinion about far as the protecting the black woman is like the one that's respectable and whatever. But like I said too, it's hard for me to protect a black woman when me as a black man, my rights and everything is mean shit either. You know what I'm saying?
And what you mean by that, though?
That mean
What
like,
you-
oh, if I seen a dude attacking Bryce for say not to use you, but say you, and I get in between it. He was dead wrong. He jumped on him, and I get on him and fuck his ass up,
and then
and maybe might hit him too hard,
right,
and his ass die or slip into a coma.
man.
You know what I'm saying? And now I'm on trial. I'm gonna be tried and shit. You know what I'm saying, for killing
So-
this man because I was, you know, protecting you. But they not gonna look at that in the law. You know what I'm saying? In the law, it's not gonna look at as me, a black man, protecting the black woman because he was, you know what I'm saying, vulnerable. And God, if it was another color, oh,
That would be over. That would be it would
know,
be done deal.
you know.
But see, I said that you as a man and a black man feel that way.
Yeah,
So you feel like, damn, I ain't gonna.
But I would take
protect
that.
her
I would take
because-
that chance anyway because, you know what I'm saying,
If it's
to
somebody
save
that
a
you
life,
love.
you know what I'm saying, yeah, you know what I'm saying, to say, you know what I'm saying, to really, you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, like you said, somebody, you know, I really care about, oh yeah, but not even say I really don't, I would try to intervene somehow way because
you know,
it's a life.
Right, but you know what? You got a lot of people too, and this doesn't happen in I done had family situations, and I've done talked about this to my brother because, like, so say for instance, you know, we got it's mostly girls in my family. So if my nieces or my daughters or, you know, anybody, they might call them up, Uncle Roland or Uncle Anthony, you know, such and such, you know, whatever, that they felt threatened, whatever may have happened to them, and they felt threatened by this man or whoever this guy is, right? Now they call them and they ready to go. You know, we ready to grab our whatever we got to do, they ready to go to war. But not knowing what happened, how it happened. Now, God forbid, now they go and kill or beat this person up, and now they gone away from their family. Like I told my brother, y'all got to chill. Y'all got to start really thinking out a situation before y'all just, especially now that they older and they have families. Because prime example, a situation happened before when it was like, you know, our family members were the person who kind of started or initiated the situation, and my brothers came to try to defuse it, but they was really going with a different mindset at first to really, you know, go and do some things. But thank God they found out things were different, and they was able to like smooth that situation out. But I feel like a lot of times our black men, prime example, I know a guy that we all know from Park Heights. You know, everybody, his family, they go to him anytime they have any problems with anybody. Somebody, they tried to do something to his sister, tried to bank her at the school. He went up there, he about my age. They went up to the school, they started shooting and everything. Somebody ended up getting, I don't know if they got killed, it might have been like attempt murder. But then he got to spend all this time in jail now. And this man got kids, family, wife, and everything. And now he's gone for 20-something years, and come to find out, his sister in school acting like a, you know what, like starting trouble. You know what I'm saying? So it's I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying with the whole thing, I guess it comes down to like an individually type of choice. You know what I'm saying? And it's I don't know. This is a very good topic, and it's very debatable.
It's debatable
because it's like two sides to the whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That, you know, in a way, it's no right, and well, yeah, I guess.
No.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, what you said, that's prime example that you go and be protective and be of this person, and come to find out they are the stem of the fire. Yeah. They are the stem of the situation. They caused this situation. But by them being female, and then some people know that if they got that back up, they'll go and do stuff. You know what I'm saying?
People do that, but look, not to bring his name up, but Tekashi, you know, people feel like that's why, because that's you know, he got all that security, so that's why he acting the way that he's acting. Exactly. Like, you messing with people, you threatening people, you going up people's blocks.
If he was one-on-one out there, you wouldn't be.
He wouldn't even be here right now.
You'd be quiet as a church mouse.
He wouldn't even be here right now.
You know what I'm saying? So that's, man, it's like so many variables to this. You know, this topic that we was talking about, it's a lot of stuff to it, you know.
Yeah, it is.
It's a lot of stuff to it. But I think for the most part, the women that's out there that's like really holding it down and doing that thing, you know what I'm saying? And that's the ones that need to be respected, because then also too, they outshadow to the ones that don't respect themselves. So a lot of men is catered to those type of women, and put all those type of women in the category together. You know what I'm saying? Think everybody is fast, everybody, you know, kicking out some ass.
Exactly.
Or, you know what I'm saying? And then a lot of women put men in, oh, that's all you want is some ass, or that's all you want, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of guys is not like that. You know what I'm saying? I know people like, oh, I don't know what the fuck you talking about wrong. But
I don't know what you talking about either, because y'all niggas.
But it's some...
It is. There's some good guys out there. No, it really is though.
There's some, you know.
And I've came across some really good dudes. No lie, like they haven't even came off at me at, you know what I'm saying, with sex or sexual favors, or you know, not even mention it. So they're definitely.
They wanted to know you, right?
Yeah, no, seriously,
get to know you and find out who you are.
Yeah,
and you know what I'm saying? It's some out there. It's like it's the two sided. You know what I'm saying? Two sided, because you got some women out there that's like, yo, just going for it,
man. Because look, we in 2020.
Yeah, 20. Yeah.
We in 2020.
Yeah, they just going for it.
And they are, but it's so crazy because guess what? I feel like nowadays, too, black women are ruling the world. Like, it's so many black women entrepreneurs out here, including myself right now. And it's like, yo, we doing it. Like, for real, black women are doing it. Black women are doing it. Yeah. They doing it like really on their ish. and taking care of their business and taking over. Like, and that's who I'm trying to continue to surround
see,
myself with.
And see, that's where I take my hat to, but there's a lot of them that's not doing it. And that's what's outshadow. That's outshadowing, giving y'all, you know what I'm saying, that type of, you know what I'm saying, stigma. It's a stigma.
And
you know
it's
what I'm saying?
sad, though.
And then that's the same thing. People got to realize this too. Like, we have these stigmas. We have these quote unquote things about people that ain't true. Like, a set of race of people. Like, all Mexicans are not workers. You got lazy ones. You know what I'm saying? You got lazy ones, but they get that stigma because a lot of them do.
A lot of them do, because I say that
You know what I'm saying?
hire a Mexican quick, because they will get that
all
job
Asian
done.
people is not smart. You got some dumb, you know what I'm saying? You got some dumb ass people.
So what, all black
people
people
don't
what?
steal. You know what I'm saying?
Good
all
one.
black people.
Good one.
And then like a lot
Good
of black
one.
people haven't been to jail. All black
That's
people is
true.
not
That's
Democrats
true.
no more. You know
That's true,
what
because
I'm saying?
I'm not. I've been an independent party since
you know,
I've been
but
like
I'm
in my
just saying,
20s.
you know what I'm saying?
But
You can't put that on a
Yeah,
race of
that's
people like
true.
all white
That's
people
true.
are friendly. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, you know that. They're coming there with, anyway. But
shit, because no harm to any white people that may watch this or the replay. Your white people Caucasian people are really showing their true colors.
oh, you talking about
This
since,
shit with the racism and stuff.
since Orange
Yo,
Chicken and that. Orange Chicken got people doing all kinds of shit.
I've never heard you say that.
What, Orange Chicken?
Yes.
Don't he look orange?
Yeah, he looked like the Cheetos.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little Cheeto thing.
But you know what? But you know what? It's like, I take that in the face
right.
prior to that behind the back. Shit, you know what I'm saying? I can deal with you right here. You know what I'm saying? And I know to get the fuck away from you or get around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And prior until
but
you right there with
and
me.
that's what I was
And
about
you
to say.
beside me the whole time. You like, you know, soon I turn, you ready to. So, you know, but like everything, he ready to get about there. My man.
I don't think so, yo. I want.
You don't
and
think so?
remember, I told you in the beginning when Kamala was running, I wanted her to be president.
I wanted, Kamala.
But then she dropped out the presidency, so I'm happy that she's for vice
back
president.
in there. But I think
You think Biden gonna win?
I think old time is gonna be in there because
They're gonna this stuff with this USPS with the post office and all of that stuff. Yeah. I'm telling you, I feel like that's all a scam and a setup. Like
it's a setup for the big picture and for the voting thing.
Come on, y'all gonna watch how many mail mix up. How many? Come on now. Like, come on, you mailing? I'm not mailing my ballot in.
But look,
I understand safety.
I'm
going
Bush,
to. Yeah.
The state that his brother was the governor got fucked up.
Was that Texas or what?
It was Florida.
Okay.
And the state, remember the state that had the recount and the messed up was Jeb Bush was the governor.
Did. That was true.
His own brother.
His own brother.
Wow. That couldn't even be me and you would think we even know each other. They're gonna like, oh, recall.
It's gonna be a problem. Exactly.
Recall.
Oh no. Oh
you know
no.
So
right.
I feel what you're saying. And then a lot of people got to look too.
They want people to mail in. They want a lot of people to mail in their ballots. You know how many people things going to get not counted?
Not counted.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Like, no, this is set up. This is set. I hope they win. I just pray to God.
I do too. I do too. Because it's got to be a change because it's two races. And I don't know we got off track a little bit, but it's two races because I forgot those other two people, the senators, the ones that pulled the guns out on the Black Lives Don't Matter people.
Okay, I heard about that.
Guns
Yeah, I heard
and
about
then,
that.
You know when people with money start saying criminal, you know what they talking about. They're not talking
Black
about
people?
a criminal. Yeah.
What? You think they're talking about blacks?
Yes.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yes, you know what I'm saying?
That.
And it's like funny that that whole Republican Party, when they talked about it, I just seen so much racism in it. My father has changed unemployment and no, buddy. All that stuff was implemented before he got in there.
Exactly why. Wait a minute, y'all. I know we listen. Is anybody comment anything real quick?
No, that's what I'm like funny sitting up here tripping off of because I see no comments as far as on here, but it's 3 people on here. I see no comments.
Okay, y'all can call in too if y'all want to say something again. 410-500-2754. I want to. Can we talk about the unemployment for a second? Like just with the government and just all of the money that they're giving out and have given out and not giving out and da 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 da.
Let me get my phone.
Listen. y'all, all this money, like I've been having so many people hit me up. Like I can show y'all my DMs on Instagram and my inbox. Like I can show y'all. Y'all know networking is my thing. Like I'm always networking, especially at night. I have so many people hitting me up asking me, you know, just different questions about the what you call them, the PPP loans, and you know, just how to get around this, that, and the third, and how to get this income and that money and this money, y'all. I made a video showing people. My thing is I don't have no issue at all. I go to Nordstrom's, right? Go to Nordstrom's looking to try to get something, you know, try and find something slick to wear for my birthday or whatever. So they got these little Gucci sneakers in there, right? No, yeah. So they hit these little Alexander McQueen sneakers. So I think I told you about it, Rome, didn't I?
Yeah.
I told you what the guy said. So I wanted to get these Alexander McQueens. I tried them on one day, then I couldn't decide whether I was going to get them or not. So I went back the next day to get them, and they were sold out, all of them. And they had only got, I think he said like 3 or 4 pair. They only had like 3 or 4 pair, and then they all were the same exact size, which was like a 9. Mm-hmm. He was like, I went in, I'm like, hey, blah, 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 you know, I'm ready. I'm going to get them. I'm going to go ahead and get them. And he like, Rolanda, he was like, 2 guys came in here with their unemployment cards, and they got everything. They got everything. And I'm like, wait, what? How you know that they had unemployment? So he like, because they had the little card with the sunflower on it or whatever, the Maryland card. So we started having a conversation with it. And, you know, he's a black working man, so he never received unemployment. And it's just like, yo, people have gotten, people that I even know, I even got a couple of dollars from my business. I got PUA. So, yo, people got 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. No, the most I know that people got at one time was like 16 grand. 16 grand at one time, but that's not even included. They still was getting $1,000 a week, you know, on top of their lump sum because they retroactive their pay. So they had to pay them back until March or whenever. Now, yo, why not invest that? They talk about us blacks never do nothing. We're not smart. We're dumb. We're lazy and this, that, and the third. And just like what they expect, this is what 90% of the people that received that money did. Everybody going, and don't get me wrong, the traveling fees right now are dumb low. So go ahead and maybe do a few things, you know, that you normally wouldn't be able to do. Sure. You know, if you didn't have the money, cool. But at the same time, do something that's going to benefit you.
Yeah, true.
Do something that's going to benefit you in the long run when all that money is gone and when this is not happening and when this pandemic is over. Like, fix your credit.
And you know what?
No, go ahead.
You know, that's another thing, too, that we wasn't taught and we out the loop, too, is how to use our money.
Money management.
Money,
no,
you know
seriously. That's
and
the truth.
How to use our money. I've been watching a lot of stuff on, like, strings of income on how you can start. And it's not really rocket scientist type of stuff to start streams of income.
It's not.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not.
It's not.
At all. And
you know, like what you were saying about with the stocks or something. Start something up. You know what I'm saying? Or start something up for these
My
kids.
daughter just put stock shares with Amazon and T-Mobile. Amazon is something else. I forget. Amazon and Apple, I think. I know Amazon is one of them, but she bought shares for Amazon and something else. And it's like, come on. You can take 1,000 out of the invest in something. Start your own business. Yeah, get a little, you know, hustle on the side. It's so much. They print money every day. There's enough money for all of us out here to get it. Like, yo, use that money to get it hit. Pay your bills up for a couple months. Like, people going to buy 20, 30 pairs of sneakers at a time, going to buy Alexander McQueen, Cartier, this, that, and the third. Babe, I can get any of that stuff whenever I want to go buy it. I'm smart enough now to know how to manage my money. And, you know, I've been investing into business, my organization. I'm about to start getting onto this trucking. Like, I'm really thinking I'm going to start a freight broker services where we'll dispatch the loads for shippers and truck drivers.
Okay.
They make great money, but I'll tell you about that later. But yeah, do something to like better yourself or better your kids' future. Like, I'm not worrying about social media no more, trying to impress people that don't even really have money anyway. That's just bull crap. And you know what I'm saying? Most of the things that you see on social media is bull crap anyway. People show you what they want to show you. Get your life together. Like, time is short.
But a lot of people don't know, like a lot of younger people, if you live, you're going to get old. So you got to have a plan. That's what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to set up something now so when I'm gone, my son has
and
something, and his children has something, and my grandbaby's good.
That's what it's all
about. You know
about.
what I'm saying? And we trying to venture like into the real estate thing a little bit, You know what I'm saying? Which I'm just being awakened to a lot of this stuff, but you know what I'm saying? They ain't throw the dirt on me yet. So, you know what I'm saying?
Do it
So
all
I get
and
it, you
whatever.
know. And that's what it's about, you know what I'm saying? It's about living. And like I put a post today, man, and a lot of people don't know, like I give myself permission to live a big life.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
And you
It's
should.
like everybody look for people, you know what I'm saying, to give them the okay to do things and everything, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? What you waiting for, you know what I'm saying? Because every day you get closer to your death day.
You never know.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Every
never
day
know.
you get closer to that day, because that's one thing I always make, and I say to my son all the time, like, oh, one thing certain, we are all going to die.
That's the only thing we promised.
We
The
promise, you know
only
what I'm
thing
saying?
we
So
promised.
you
and a
must,
BGE bill, but I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
so you must live it to the fullest, man. And
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And the whole thing about it is, man, setting up your generation, setting up your next to come up to be
That's
a
what
little
it's
better.
about.
Give
That's
them a
what
better
it's
chance. You know what I'm
about.
saying?
Yes.
Give them a better chance.
Yes.
Like my son already to jump by me just being in his life gave him a better chance. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the greatest father in the world.
No, you're one of
you know
the
what I'm
greatest
saying? I ain't
fathers.
the greatest. I can be
You're
on some
one of the-
bullshit sometimes,
No.
but it
No.
gave him a greater step than I had. Sometimes I'll be sitting back like, boy, I'm like, man, yo, you got, you know what I'm saying? You
Got it
me.
good,
I
right?
ain't had nothing, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
to have that, you know what I'm saying, in my life, man. And it's it just amazing, man. I can't say how being a father or being, you know what I'm saying, it's like really amazing, you know what I'm saying? And as far as with this whole thing, like to protect our black women,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, I really think I need to look at that a little more.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And really get into it, because like I said, I just don't understand that we all come in this world through a woman and she's not treated like nothing. Like everybody talking about God. God may be a woman. You know what I'm saying? God may be a woman. You know, I can't make no life.
God
You know,
is not no woman.
No,
But we don't want to get into the
but I'm
religion.
just saying,
But
though,
I get what you're saying, though.
We come from,
I get what you're saying.
yeah, we come the gateway out the ooh.
The
out
gateway out the
Uchi.
Uchi.
Out the Uchi. You know?
Nah, y'all,
You know.
it's I don't know.
You
I don't
know.
know. I just feel like women go through so much. You know,
Yeah.
men go through a lot as well too. Like,
Yeah.
let's not get it twisted.
Yeah.
Men definitely go. You mean you're a man? Men go
Yeah.
through a
Yeah, we
lot,
do. We
and
do.
you know, y'all have to try to play this hard role, and y'all have to hide everything,
yeah.
and you know, y'all go through a lot. And
Yeah.
and man,
Gotta
I've been
be
talking to
macho
a
and
lot.
all that. I cry.
Yeah,
I don't care. I
yeah.
cry right now.
And you
if I got
supposed to.
You know what I'm saying? I
And you
don't.
supposed to.
And I put it like this too. Like I had like, for real, you came to you protected me a couple times. You know what I'm saying? You do. You know what I'm saying? Like
I mean,
I
we
seen
friends.
posts. You know what I'm saying? Like posts and everything like that. You come like, yo, what's, you know, if it ain't right, you like, yo, what is this? What is you saying, huh? You know what I'm saying on that? So it's like you, you know what I'm saying? You had protected me too, so I'm most
Yeah.
definitely gonna have
Yeah.
to protect you. You know what I'm saying? And look
So
like,
y'all
you know
know
what I'm
he
saying? So
got
we
my
protect
back.
each other.
Absolutely.
But it's out of because we respect
We
each
respect
other.
each other.
You know what I'm saying? Like what I was saying, it's about that respect. So
Right.
why would you protect, what's the word, ratchet?
Ratchet, yeah.
See, ratchet.
But see, and that's what I'm saying. Oh, did it count down? Was that
Is
an
that
hour?
no, it was saying poor connection, but it's
Oh,
bad.
it's bad. All right. No, but that's what I was saying. A lot of women, like I put on a girl Glenny post. A lot of women make it hard too. A lot of women out here make it hard, and that's why again, y'all, I'm about to plug my organization. Y'all didn't hear when we first was talking about it when we first before we had to reboot the second time. But I started an organization in March, and it's called MAMI, MAMI, Mothers Against Mental Illness. If y'all or anybody y'all know would like to be a part of it, definitely hit me up on my personal page or to Be More Open page, or send us an invite. We have an actual Facebook group. Yeah, MAMI. But you know, women, we need help. Like there are so many women that are messed up mentally, you know, emotionally, and they bring that into relationships. And they, you know, not only that, it's just I don't know. We need to whatever it is, y'all, that's bothering y'all on your mind, holding you back, whatever. Deal with it. Like life is short. Get help. Whatever, whether it's an addiction, whether it's, you know, it could be sexual addiction, whatever. Get help. Like we just have to get better, and it's okay to not be okay. We were talking about that today and yesterday.
True.
It's okay to not be okay. We've all been through some type of, you know, something at some point in our lives, and if you haven't, I'm sure you will, because that's a part of life.
Part of life.
But you gotta want to grow, because it's like when you're at the age, you would think this is how you know. a 50-year-old woman or male, period. It's like, damn, if they don't have their SHIT together, do you think they're going to ever get it together? At what point are you going to stop and say, all right, yo, I got to really get my stuff together? Like, I'm tired of living like this, or I'm tired of going through this, or I'm tired of, dealing with that. But, it's all based off of, it could be something you're doing. For example, if you understand what I'm saying, like it could be an alcohol addiction, it could be a pill addiction, it could be a sex addiction, or just anything. But just women just wrong.
It's funny. It's funny that you said that because it's like now, like the circle of people that I surround myself with is mainly people that's out there doing that thing and holding their own. I don't, what I'm saying, he ain't watch the show, but anyway, I got one friend. That seems like he's caught up in time. You know what I'm saying? He's older than me, but he's still caught up into the kid shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, like, yo, where I'm going to drop you off at old girl number 2 house. Girl number
like,
2 house. I was like, yo, you don't even have a key to these houses. It's like school. They let you in. You know what I'm saying? Or you got to wait for somebody to come home. You laying on the couch or whatever. And it's like, yo, it's so infestated with this, that image it's just an image, you know what I'm saying? Like, macho because you mess with this one, this girl, that don't make you macho. You don't have no keys.
Not at
You're not building nothing. You know what I'm saying? You don't have nothing, And then like him, it's always a competition with man. And I'm like, I don't mean to harm you. You can't fuck with me, yo.
Wrong.
You know what I'm saying? You can't. You know what I'm saying? You
tell him, yeah.
Yo, you ain't got a key so to a house. So that's why you fucked up from the giddy. You know what I'm saying? From the giddy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You 50-some years old, and the sad thing.
50s.
Come on. It's a sad thing, yo. You may be 60 and be doing the same thing.
And that's what I'm saying. Just like as far as women, at what point do you get? You have to get to a point where you tired of being tired, like you tired of just dealing or settling, or women are really worse than men now. We done talked about that a lot, and I don't know if it's somebody said women. They felt like women are the way that they are because of men. No, you have a lot of women just mentally messed up.
Yeah.
That's just mentally messed up. Like, I can't even explain it. Yeah. I can't even explain this. I feel like I was just spitting. Yeah. I can't even explain it.
And it comes from, like we said, childhood. You know what I'm saying? How they raised. Or
childhood
how they
trauma.
Thinking, You know what I'm saying? And a lot of different stuff like that. But, it's like, man, be careful out there.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Watch out for the okie doke.
Yeah, y'all. Yeah, because I know I am.
You know what I'm saying? Watch out for the okie doke. And us as, you know what I'm saying, as like Terry was saying on here too, she said, ain't none if the name brands ain't gonna send you 1 cent, pay your bills. Start a nest egg, you know.
That's it. And she probably talking about when we were talking about the unemployment and the money and
unemployment and stuff like that.
Yeah,
you know
it's like, come on, y'all. We black. And we've been screaming at Black Lives Matter, but how many people are really? I feel like that's a double-edged sword too, because for one, it's like how many a lot of black people don't want to see people do better than them. You scared that somebody going to get higher than them. So I'm not tuning into their show because they're going to get more ratings than us. So I'm not buying their stuff because they're going to have more money than me. Or like, so what? So what? Yeah. You can do the same thing. Like, we really would be so much better off, y'all, as black people supporting and supporting each other and only shopping with each other and spending our money and keeping it in a circle like the Chinese do and the other people do. But black people are not going to do that. They're not going to do it.
And then
and some make it hard. I'm sorry. Like, you go to, you go to some businesses, black women, some of them acting all stuck up and snooty. You might and I've had somebody tell me that you got a plus size girl, might be going into a little boutique to look at some stuff and y'all straight turning your nose down at her. Like, come on now.
And like, you ain't got a family member in your house
that's plus size or whatever the case may be. She could be shopping for somebody that's smaller than her, a child or something.
Been your aunt or whatever,
exactly, but she's coming here to spend money with you. You got black men that own stuff that's, I'm cocky. They think they, walking around like you the SHIT. Like, no. Be humble, because just as quick as you got it, that stuff can be taken away. Yeah. And that's why for me, that's why it's hard to shop only black with certain things. It's hard. It's hard. Black people make it hard.
And Tangi said, it's enough out here for everyone to eat, but black people always want a discount.
And that's true too,
Yeah.
Tangy. That's
Yeah.
real. That's real.
Yeah, that's true too. It's like, it's like people want to Jew you down for your services and everything. You know what I'm saying?
But they ain't gonna go ask the white man or the next person for a
nah.
discount.
Oh no, they not.
Come
not.
on now.
And I gotta say this too. Like, far as with me, it's like a lot of us is made into consumers. We don't really know how to like really, sell stuff or be, merchants and
Yeah.
stuff like that, because I'm one. And I say that because like I don't know my
Your worth.
wealth when I'm doing services or doing something, because I was a consumer so much. You know
Right,
what I'm saying? I done brought
right,
shit so
right,
much. So
right.
when I'm giving a service, I'm like, oh well, we'll work it out. And no, I'm not supposed to be like that. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be whatever price I want. If that person don't pay it, somebody else will.
And-
or I'll come. You know what I'm saying?
Prime example, the girl who made the She Cute. Shout out to She Cute by She. Y'all go check her out. Black owned. Like her stuff is, it's kind of expensive. It's more like prime example. Like, her mugs, like our mugs, our mommy mugs were only from like, I think like $9 up until $20, and you can get it personalized with your name. Her little regular glass porcelain mugs were like $30, $35 for a regular cup that I know you only pay $6 for from the wholesale spot. And like she said, this is my price. This is what my stuff is worth. And that's what I'm like, people tell me with my lingerie, that's, make it up a little bit higher. And I'm like, no, because I want, people to be able to afford it. And we got to know our worth. Tangy was right about that. But I have so many people hit me up. Sis, can I get a discount? Oh, can I get a discount? Can I get this? Can I get that? And it's like, did you forget this my bread and butter too? I'm trying to eat.
Yeah.
My family want to eat too.
Yeah.
I need my money.
Yeah, we need to think, you know what I'm saying? If you dressing rich, but you're not thinking rich. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what they say. The rich people with the most money, you don't know it.
Nah,
you really don't know it. They don't
know it. So
drive
that's what
little
I say.
cars.
They dress rich, but they don't think rich. You know what I'm saying? They with a poor man like mentality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mindset. But you know what I'm saying? You dressing up the outside like you talked about before.
Man.
A dressed up trash can.
It's just amazing.
You know
It's
what I'm
just
saying? The dressed up
amazing.
trash can. And it's like, if you need help in them areas, hit us up. You know what I'm saying? Hit us up. We will share, you know what I'm saying, stuff that we know or different things, you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
I'm trying in the whole new marketing thing. Like I said, I'm all new to this. She been in business. She has own businesses. This is like a, couple, 3-4 times around type of thing. She's dealing in real estate, the dirt bikes, every damn thing. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So I have
But look, and every time I was effed over by a black man, I wasn't protected. I wasn't protected. The first situation with my properties, I was doing the properties. I done lost properties, lost almost $200,000. My store, somebody ran off with $98,000. Black man, like they took advantage of me. I wasn't protected, but here I am. I'm feeding you, feeding your family, making sure you good and everything else. Nigga was asking to use my business card to fix tiles in his house, and I let you do that. And then it's hard. It's
Yeah.
hard. It's hard.
Well,
It's
so I'm
hard.
reading another comment, and we got two more, and then I guess we can wrap it up. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Wrap it up on that. It's like, all right, Tangy say, as a black business owner of several businesses, I work hard for my brand and always look out for people. Let me offer, but don't come telling me to give you a discount.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, that's
true,
real.
That's true big.
Yeah.
And my girl, Superstar Suge say, I don't agree with the discount, where I have noticed a lot of BO are more, black owned are more expensive than the other customers. Dresses, skirts, masks, like they are so expensive. I have to expect to pay whatever else pays. Don't want a discount, but geez, they can be
Suge, you know
expensive.
you want that discount. Stop playing.
They can be real expensive. But like what you just said too, it's like,
If
she
they know
said
their
her
worth, though.
Because look, I'll complain about something black owned, but I'll go out there and buy a Ralph Lauren or a Gucci belt.
That's
You know
what I was about to say.
And Gucci
That's
ain't giving
exactly.
me shit. Gucci ain't putting nothing down. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Rude
But
Rice?
guess what? Ain't nobody's gonna go to Gucci and ask Gucci for a discount either.
No.
But at the same time, too, Suge, I definitely understand what you're
Yeah, I
saying,
understand,
and
yeah.
I was shocked when her stuff was as high as it is. But like she said, sis, I know my worth. I know my worth.
Exactly.
So at the same time, if she know her worth and she want, I mean, I'm buying her stuff. I mean, of course, she gave me a lot of items too,
Yeah.
but I buy a lot of items from
Yeah.
her. And I mean, it is what it is. Because like you said, we'll go to, and I had to tell her that, well, damn, I'll go to Gucci or go to a Nordstrom store and I'll spend a regular little Starbucks thermal cup. I'll pay $40 for that. So why can't I get this black sister, you know what I'm saying, this
Exactly.
$30 for this
Exactly.
mug
You
that
know
I
what I'm
can
saying?
spend elsewhere with the white man?
I
Go
guess
ahead.
we look at it too because we think
Because the complexion, but they don't do that.
privilege. Yeah,
they,
man. You
they
know what I'm
don't do
saying?
that.
Yeah, you know,
Right.
that's what we think.
We think like that. We're the only culture that do that. They don't do that. White people not going in the store expecting this stuff to be cheap or, you know what I mean, or expecting a discount, or they're not expecting none of that. They're not doing none of that. They're not doing that.
No.
They're not doing it. Period.
Nah.
They just not. We do that. We're the only ones, and it's just so sad. I don't mind. I on God, I wouldn't mind. I could get like I would wear sheet stuff all the time. Like, you know, if it's what I like, something I like. But I don't mind. I wouldn't mind spending all of my money with all black people. But no, yo, black people be, a lot of them y'all be on some stuff. Like, y'all be on some stuff. And see, I know me. I probably don't know my worth because I always try to make things what's the word? Affordable, or, you know, easy for people to get. At the same time, not even trying to receive a profit. Like most of my stuff, lingerie, for example, I only double that price. So I'm not really making a profit. When you got people I've seen some stuff, people charging $50, $80, $90 just for a lace top. Like, I'm not doing that. Because I ain't trying to break your pockets. Just let me get a little bit. And that's it. And I spends with everybody. Anybody that's selling black, white, I don't mind supporting at all. If they hit me up, I'm supporting.
And here we go. Another thing. So I think that people have to understand that small businesses in the beginning are just to recoup what it costs them to start up.
Absolutely.
However, people do go in Gucci, Nordstrom's asking for discounts. Hey, Tiffany had one paperclip for $1,000.
Who's that?
So Tiffany's had a paperclip for $1,000.
Yeah, I paid $600 for a regular little beaded bracelet out of Tiffany's. But I've never seen nobody go in them type of stores and ask for a discount. Never.
And people
never
will buy
You would
it.
look
It
crazy
always
as crap.
seems overpriced when it's black-owned businesses, but when it's in the white store, it's different. And
That's facts.
the truth. That's what we were
facts.
saying.
Who just said that?
Tangi said that. That was
Shout
she
out
paused
Tangi.
to her question. I mean to her statement. And Rude Wright says the reason most black-owned businesses are more expensive because they don't have the startup capital investments from the bank like most white-owned businesses do. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I forgot I could have did the little hand clap on the soundboard.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't even know what button it is. It ain't that one. It ain't that one. But you know,
No, but that's real. But what both of y'all said, Tangi, and that's what I just said. Because yeah, we spend money. We spend that money for the white. You know, we'll go in the white stores and spend it. Blacks, if that's what you want to put your stuff up as, okay, I'm going to buy it as well too. If it's good quality, anyway. You know, if it look like it's good merch, I'm going to spend my money on it. I'm not asking for no discount. Like I not saying I've never had.
But you know what? I never, even when I come at people and buy stuff, even whatever that price they ask, because I had brought stuff from artists and stuff, and artists I'm like, yo, I want to support you. How much your t-shirt? Oh, $50. Oh yeah. I'm like, and I still buy it. You know?
Same here.
I would still buy it
Same
though. You know what I'm
here.
saying? And
Same
I would
here.
talk underneath my breath. That shit ain't right no.
It ain't right.
I give,
right.
you know what I'm saying? I would support them anyway. I would never Jew them down. You know what I'm saying?
do the
Because
same
I'm like,
thing.
that's if I go into Nike or into them stores, I'm straight paying money.
And they're not, and they're not giving you no discount. You better not even. That's what I'm saying. I'm not sure who said that people go into the designer stores and ask for discounts. I just find out they're not giving no discount. What they going to Saks? Because Saks, you know, you get 30% off, 40% off, 70% off. Nobody's going into them white people stores asking for no discount.
I go to Sports Mart. They ain't giving no discount.
That's what I'm
They
saying.
ain't giving you a free
That's
pair
what I'm
of
saying.
socks.
That's
You
what
know
I'm
I mean?
saying.
They ain't give you nothing. Straight up money. Have a good day, buddy.
Listen,
You know what I'm saying?
but again, black don't support. We don't support our own. Let me give y'all a prime example. Even with,
No, you good.
I haven't touched one of these in so long. Feels nice. Sorry. You know, just like with the podcasting thing, right?
Oh yeah.
All these people that now I know we did have a lot of people on Instagram probably about to count. Oh no, because we started over, so it ain't haven't been a whole hour.
Yeah.
All these people been hitting me up through the past couple months. Where y'all at? What y'all doing? Where your show? Da 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 da. When y'all, even people hit me up like, you want me to do the show with you, or you want somebody to do a show, or let's do a show with me, or no, because everybody know from the jump. We are a team, and I done shut everybody, and nobody can come on here and say I'm lying. I've done shut everybody down that have hit me up to do a collab or let's go ahead and start our own little thing, because Be More Open was our baby. This a baby we had together, and I'm not a single parent.
I was thinking about that today, man. It's like you carried it. You carried this thing like how Run DMC carried it. When Jam Master Jay died, they said we can't be Run DMC no more.
Real
because
shit.
Jay ain't here no
Real
more.
shit.
And that's how she
That's
carried.
real.
I don't mean no harm. The most loyal person I ever met, the most, and far as doing this and as a friend, she's the most loyal person, especially in business. When you got a lot of cutthroat people, I have a lot of people that really would cut me out the equation and would keep on moving. You know what I'm saying? And I have been approached about people too, like, yo, you want to do this and continue on this? And I'm like, I may do a podcast, but it's not going to be.
Yeah, because he did a show and I was pissed, y'all. I was pissed at him. He ain't do his own show, but he did an interview with somebody, y'all, and I was acting real funky, like,
Yeah,
bet you would.
Know, but I wouldn't. It wouldn't, and then it wouldn't even have the same chemistry, the same energy that we build up in here, because it's like, we've been on here for almost an hour. I don't want to shut the fuck up.
And don't even want to stop, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Right?
And everybody's starting to, you know what I'm saying, interact in the thing right now and everything, and you know what I'm saying. It's just like old times is just back again, you know.
And that's just what I'm saying. Yo, this is my partner. He's my partner. He's one of my best friends, and I love Rome, and Rome know that. And I don't care. I'm not. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I won't never do it. And I can't. Even though I was thinking about, all right, well, maybe I'll do a little couple shows by myself, and then he just whatever. But no, it just don't seem right. It just don't seem right.
And a couple times I was like, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, do it.
I'm like, it don't seem right. It don't seem right.
I'm gonna do it. Then nothing. When we gonna do the show, Rome? I said, I thought you was gonna do the thing. And that's not what I'm saying. When are we gonna do the show? You know what I'm saying? She like coldly avoiding what the fuck I said.
Nah, because it's that's what it's about, and you're gonna always remember that. You're gonna, like you said, you're gonna always remember that. Like, I'm loyal. You're gonna know. You don't have to never question or second guess. You know what I'm saying? Whether I'm gonna be deceitful or do some shit behind your back or. Like, I'm not doing none of that.
You're right.
I'm with none of that.
You're right. And none of that. And it's good to have people like that in your life, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a partner that's like that. My wife. Shout out to my wife.
Shout out to Rao.
You know what I'm saying? Even though sometimes I don't even feel she deserved, you know what I'm saying? I deserve her. You know what I'm saying? And I really, you know what I'm saying, really feel like that because I never met an awesome person like that and have an awesome friend like you.
Awesome.
And it's like God knows what you need in your life. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
And you put awesome people, you know what I'm saying, in your life for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And you must keep them awesome people in your life.
And it's so unfortunate that people don't realize that. But look, I'm gonna go back to what he was saying. But I was saying all that, y'all, to say about, like, so it's hard to support podcasts. Where are all y'all people at? Like I said, I know when we first did the show, we had to reboot because we was having some technical difficulties. But 30, 40 people was hitting me up throughout all of these months. Where are y'all at? People consistent. You're not consistent and support this show every Sunday when we come on every Sunday and watch. And y'all gonna make sure, and especially family members, I look at like, damn, you don't gotta watch the whole hour. Pop in, show your face, share our page. You know what I'm saying? Share out. Our little flyer thing that shows our name and the time. Just the support. Support means everything, y'all. Support means everything.
And like what you was talking about too is like the celebrities. You know what I'm saying? I watch a lot of those celebrity podcasts and stuff, and they don't be talking about shit.
They don't.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't.
And it's like really people just looking at them because of their
they're celebrities, status. And that's it.
You know what I'm saying? Their status and everything, and just want to see what they, you know what I'm saying, what they talking about and all that, you know, and
just
really
like
not talking about nothing.
Just like popular people too, that's in like Baltimore, that's popular.
Oh, yeah.
I seen a lot of popular people started making podcasts, but then like I told you, they're not consistent. It's not consistent. They're not consistent. If you're gonna, this is one of my passions. Along with the mental health whole ordeal, this is one of my passions. I love our podcast. Like, I love this is really our baby. I love this. I really love it. And I don't know, people just need to be more supportive the way that y'all say that y'all, when we had our merch, everybody was asking about the Be More Open merch, but what happened with that? You know what
Wow.
I'm saying? What happened with that?
Read some more.
Yeah, go
All
ahead.
right, Tangi said it's like that crazy. So no matter how small the price or how great the price, black people still find something to complain about. Rude Rice
Yeah.
said teamwork makes the dream work. Yeah,
All
we
day.
do that.
All day.
She said, yes, some do complain no matter what field can be complainers. I guess. Yeah.
What? Oh.
I mean, I may
I
be
ain't
reading it
even
wrong.
checked
Shit, I'm blind as
Instagram.
shit.
Let me check Instagram.
You know what I'm saying? I'm blind as shit. You know, but I thank everybody tuning in. Shout out to my man Toe. I mean, oh, you must have ended out. Shout out to my man Toe, like childhood friend since I was like 6 years old.
Shout out Tojo.
Yeah, since I was 6 years old, and it's like that's good that you have people. A lot of people can't say that they have childhood friends from when they
Not
was,
at
from
all.
the thing. And like,
Because the childhood friends I've had, I had to cut them.
and like what you know, I really don't know too much about my family, but my family I have and my wife family is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
They took me in like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, like wow.
Yeah.
They are awesome. You awesome. Your family took me in. Toe family took me in, you know what I'm saying? And it's like it's in like what's taking away God or
Replacing it. That's
And,
right.
you know,
That's right.
You know, I just gotta say, yo, I love y'all, you know what I'm saying? For real, everybody, man, that really like that's, you know what I'm saying, that's there for me. You know what I'm saying? That's genuinely
there.
for me. You know what I'm saying? Like my
Yeah.
circle is the size of a Cheerio now. You know what
But
I'm saying?
that's the best way.
It used to be a
That's
hula
the
hoop.
that's
Now
the
it's
best way.
Now it's a Cheerio.
That's the
you
best
know?
way.
And I just thank everybody. And this podcast, man, really helped me out a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? This podcast helped me out a whole lot, man. You know, showed me a lot of things, man.
I'm gonna be really pissed if I just did the show. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't worry about it. I got a tape for you. I'll send
right,
it,
so I
send
can
it to
send-
you.
All right.
Oh, what Rude Rice said, shout out to Rome for sticking to the GGI network instead of going with the other podcast studios from the past.
Exactly, because guess what? They better stay where they at. They better stay where they at if they know like they know.
Another prime
Fact.
example, Rude Rice. That was Rude Rice that that came out to our Halloween
What did we have?
thing.
The Halloween party.
Yeah, when we had the young lady. Man, I've been like on my old time and stuff and forgot a name that performed at the show.
What was the girl name? Okay, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, that was Rude Rice, and he another person I met.
He was going to perform?
No, he was the one that brought it. He was our producer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, he was our producer, and that's another good guy that I met through here in the music thing. Man, answer any questions that I had in music, and was a genuinely.
Good
just
person.
good person. Just generally, you know what I'm saying? Just generally. Thank you for the love. Love you too, my man.
Yo,
Love you too, Toe.
and Tojo, we gotta look. Stuff is still open, and even though it's small capacity, even if we just gotta do 20 people because it was small. Anyway, we need to start planning our Halloween party for 2020.
Sierra Page, yes. Sorry
Sierra
about that.
Page.
Sorry,
That's right.
Sierra
Sorry,
Page.
Sierra.
Sorry, yo, I ain't lying. I've
She
been
did an
forgetting shit lately.
amazing
Rude.
job, yo. That was one of the best ones that we had.
Yeah.
That day, that
Yeah.
night when we had the event at the 5 Mile House.
Yeah.
It was awesome. So y'all look out because I'm about to start planning us another one for October, Halloween. So get y'all costumes ready. We doing it.
Yeah. Okay.
I ain't
Bet.
playing. I'm sure we can still be safe with our masks, our costumes and stuff because people are still out at lounge. Even if we do an outside thing or rent out on our own little spot, like we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll make sure it's safe. You know, we won't have a lot of people. Invite about a good 20, 30 people because it have to be half the size of the capacity of the location that we use.
Yeah. Well, you want to just recap a little bit on what we talking about?
Yeah,
and
we can do that before we wrap up, y'all.
Before we wrap up, like
Yeah.
what we was talking about, black women protected by black men.
And we pretty much that had kind of stemmed from the Meg Thee Stallion situation. And if y'all remember, she basically was saying that our black women aren't protected by black men or society. But at the same time, she never, she was protecting Toya at first. So the investigators, to me, people couldn't protect her because she was saying that she got cut by glass and she wasn't telling who the actual, who actually shot her. So if you're not telling nobody what happened, that's just like totally different from a rape victim. I'm not going to say a rape victim.
Mm-hmm.
Say somebody broke in your house and you knew who did it and you didn't tell. How can anybody help you if you don't tell?
True.
And then it's kind of messed up with society because at the same time she didn't want to tell either because she said that for one, she was going to be labeled as a snitch, which now that she said his name, she's been labeled as a snitch. Why should that lady have not told who shot her? Yeah, she should have told who shot her. I don't care who it was.
Yeah.
She should have told.
But the whole thing with the snitch thing is like, if you're a part of that game,
right,
you're a snitch, but
they trying to say she rap street music, so they don't consider her a regular civilian.
That's totally different. That's
that's entertainment.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's entertainment. And like what we said, Meg Thee Stallion
is a brand.
It's a brand.
Like you said.
It's a brand. You know what I'm saying? It's a brand. So for her to, jeopardize her brand like she did, you know what I'm saying, for the thing. And I heard something, I don't know if it was true. I'm thinking about some of the stuff that she came out to talk about it because Tory Lane Camp was saying certain stuff about her, so she felt the loyalty wasn't there.
Right. So that part is true. But see, that's the part I didn't understand because I'm trying to figure out what blogger. She was like, oh, since you want to play with me and since y'all hoes want to know so bad, Tory Lane shot me. Yeah, nigga, you shot me. And she was like, since your publicists want to keep going out and, contacting the bloggers and letting the bloggers, telling the bloggers, feeding them information that's basically trying to spin a narrative like, oh, she was hitting on him, she was fighting on him, and it was some stuff over her best friend or Kylie Jenner, and I think that's a lie.
Kylie Jenner.
They was leaving from Kylie Jenner's party.
Okay.
But see, I think that was all a lie too. She wanted to tell, and she had to have something to back up why she telling, because I'm with all the blogs. So none of the blogs never said anything that would make you think that, or none of them never said, oh, Tory Lane's PR team said this, or that was never said. So she drawing her own conclusions. But again, I feel like, I went to school for psychology. I'm telling you, I read people. Listen, when she wanted to put that out there because social media was eating her ass up, excuse my language, about, oh, she lying, oh, she this, or she that. So she had to say something. So she put it out there like, oh, since your PR team want to keep playing, Toy shot me. And she said it. No. Yeah. She had to say it because she was getting too much heat for it. She was getting too much heat for not saying nothing.
But like what you were saying too, and I feel, I don't know, is it being cocky? What I'm going to say at that,
Speak
let me
your
know.
mind. You already know.
If I'm making money and I'm living and I'm doing right, why the fuck do I give a fuck what somebody's saying on Facebook that I don't even fucking know?
And that's what they was even talking about that on the Joe Biden podcast. That's basically what they saying. Why do you don't even know these people on social media?
Why would
Why are you caring about what they think?
I wouldn't even.
These people you don't even know.
I don't care. You know what I'm saying? That's like we getting up in there and they be like, well, Rome wear too many New York hats. I don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And that's
one. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like that stuff wouldn't even fly with me. You know what I'm saying? Is stuff eating her conscience? Whatever.
And that's why too, again, y'all, before anybody, we think he was totally a clown, totally a B for shooting her. He was all the way wrong. And again, and like I said, the only way I felt like he would be justified for shooting her is if she was threatening him with a gun as well. Then he was putting that out to protect himself. But we know that wasn't the case.
That wasn't the case.
Right. So he definitely needed to be, but listen, y'all, he haven't been deported. He haven't been charged. The investigators already said that it's hard. It's a hard case because she wasn't what's the word?
Compliant.
I'm compliant.
She wasn't compliant.
And damn, I just lost my train of thought. It was something else she had said.
It's coming back.
Dang. She was like, wait a minute. Damn it. I forgot. But yeah, the police basically like, she's not cooperating. She's not cooperating with the investigators. And y'all know she tried to say too that the reason why she didn't tell them that a gun was in the car is because she was scared. We black people. You can't tell no police that there's a gun in the car because they straight would have started shooting us or doing some other stuff. And that's
true.
The thing. I would have never.
But you know what? And then also too, I guess it was a learning lesson for her too to be a celebrity. You driving around with a person reckless and with all these, guns and all this.
And she didn't even have her security. But she must have felt comfortable with him.
It's
you know
something
what I'm
more
saying?
to it.
And that's why I said it's a bigger, it's a big piece missing.
It's big too. You know what I'm saying? Why did she agree to go in? Was she dating him?
Yeah, they was dating, come to find out.
Oh.
He like 5'2", she like 6'2".
He 5'2".
No, in real life they say he 5'1". No lie. 5'1".
And she's tall as you.
She's 6'1" in real life.
So that look like the Chihuahua. And
so
the
you know that's why they were trying to make all the memes and the jokes about him being short. And, oh my God, they were
had
saying
the
that's why
Napoleon
she had
complex. might
They
have
say
that.
shorter guys have
Yeah,
I don't
have
know.
that complex.
I
Yeah, a
don't
lot
know.
of them do have that
I don't
complex,
know.
like they big.
I don't know, y'all, but
But anyway, it's like I guess what we was talking about. The black man, does he protect the women? And like I said,
not like they should.
I said my opinion is if they respecting their self, that's my opinion.
And I just say, I really don't know. I mean, no, they don't. People, all black men don't. Society don't. But
no.
I mean, like you said, we got to respect them as well. We have to give them that same respect that we want.
True.
So
true. Because like I told you, I didn't try to be the perfect gentleman to a lot of women, and I got the nastiest look in the world.
That's crazy.
And it made me stop even wanting to be. But
that's
then
crazy.
It's like, no, I wasn't raised like that, and I still do it because I just ignore that shit. You ain't gotta speak to me. I don't give a fuck because I'm doing it out of respect and doing it out of the kindness of my heart. The way I was raised, the way it's supposed to be.
You are.
So exactly, I can't stop being who I am.
That's it.
So that's why if you can't accept it or respect, I mean, you know what I'm saying? What is it? Accept it or recept it, to it, to the gesture.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's on you.
But that's crazy because that means something is wrong with you, y'all. But we keep going on and on.
You know what I'm saying? And even like I ain't couldn't even speak to women. You know what I'm saying? I don't even like to say even hello because they think it's going somewhere else.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Even me doing business, as far as with this thing, you know what I'm saying? It's like certain, I had to watch myself out, come off because they thinking, oh, it ain't that type of party. Right. No, it's not.
Right.
I'm not.
Right.
That's not what I'm thinking about. But
we can talk about this all day. Yeah. Like we can talk about this all day. But that's about it.
Yeah, that's about it.
That's
about it. We've been on here for an hour and 12 minutes.
Technically 2, but we had to restart.
We had to restart. But we thank everybody. This is the jump off segment.
Yes.
And we're going to try to bring this to y'all every Sunday like we did. You know what I'm saying? Like we've been doing.
He better stop playing.
You know what I'm saying? Like we've been doing. And it's like, I don't mean no harm. I'm not just trying to say that we the best because we do what we do.
But we are the best.
But it's like, some of the shows I watched, I really, was like, like I was trying to research for this stuff. And it was like the
content was BS.
I think we nailed it more on the situation with Meg and Toy and with why black women is not protected than what I seen today.
Yeah.
I swear to God. And I'm not just saying that because we said it, but
no, but like I told you, that's what I was saying a few minutes ago, and I'm gonna hurry up because we about to close up March. Ever since we haven't recorded a live show since the end of February, all of the shows that I've seen on, I mean, I don't really watch a lot, but I'll scroll through some or might see some come up in my feed. Since March, a lot of people just here in Baltimore that have podcasts, and I'm not putting nobody down, but it's like, we really does this. Like, we really does this. And we serious about it. We are.
Yeah.
And none of them are consistent. Like, we haven't been consistent, but it's like, when I was telling you what all them people was starting, I haven't seen nobody do a show in forever. And like I said, the ones that I did see, it was like BS. They was interviewing their homeboys and stuff.
Yeah. And not to go away from that, that's how it used to trip me out with our radio show. It's like you never seen the same person like back to back. It was trying the same people repeat people because a lot of people in Baltimore artists, we would give them the chance to do it, but we would reach out there to a lot of people, different people, not just people we knew. Right. I would reach out to people I don't even know.
Exactly, and that's
like, I didn't listen to your music. You know what I'm saying?
You had people calling in from California. The morning show, I love the morning show. I love that. That was amazing. That was amazing. And if you ever do get the time to do that, I really hope you do that again because that was really nice. That was hot.
Yeah.
That was hot.
Yeah.
That was hot.
But thank everybody for tuning into our, the Rebirth Show.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
It felt good to be back in with my co-host. You know what I'm saying?
It really did.
Social distancing thing.
Right. And my mask is right here, y'all. FYI. Wait a minute.
You know what I'm saying? But, it's like, it just felt good to be back here doing, you know what I'm saying, what we love to do and everything, I felt kind of naked out there.
Because you were. You were.
You
and
know,
now
but-
here I am giving him some clothes. I'm the clothes.
But we back, and you know what I'm saying, next week topic, we're going to post it up what we talk about next week and
Yeah.
prepare for it, and we're going to come at y'all.
And we really are. I wanted to start this because Rome, I told you how like a lot of people been hitting us up about doing the little Black Love segment. Like we could probably do a couple every other week or every week, however. It's just like, it'll be a couple. We'll have a black couple on there, and we'll be talking to them about whatever different things.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think that'll be dope.
So look forward for that, and we're going to implicate that into our show and other things, and you know what I'm saying, talk about topics and everything. And if anything y'all have to talk about or want us to talk about, you can hit us
Yeah,
up
just
on
hit us
all
up.
our social media. And please subscribe.
YouTube channel. It takes nothing. Go to our YouTube channel, Be More Open Podcast, same name. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Y'all can like, subscribe, share this video as well. Anything just to let us know that y'all was here and you watch. If you ain't comment, click like, share, anything. It costs nothing.
Yeah. And oh wow, I put the wrong thing.
Look, that was telling the time to go. Like the
Okay,
you know
yeah.
how when you talk too much and they put the music
done,
on.
yeah. Oh yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in and have fun.
We love y'all. Thank you.
Good night.